Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, just recently, it has come out in the media that unfortunately, the actress from the iconic show Sister Sister and many other things, Tia Mowry and her husband Cory, they're unfortunately getting a divorce. Now, a lot of people, like usual, have been just flooding the internet with, or what they think happened and, who's the bad guy in the situation, which I really hate, but that's always going to happen when it comes to celebrities and public divorces. But it was said that she was the one who filed for the divorce, and it's not, so far to what I can see, a really nasty split like some other, celebrities' divorces have been, which is good because, like I've always said, this stuff needs to be not on the internet because the people on the internet are awful. They're very awful. And they make everything worse with their mouths. Anyways, I've been seeing a couple of different, mixed responses, I guess you can say. Like, a lot of people have been saying, oh, this is kind of messed up. Like, they just didn't seem like the kind of couple that would, break up after being together for like 14 years. But they were apparently also like together for a very long time before they got married. I think in total, they were together, so to speak, for about 20 years. They were just married for 14. So, like I said, a lot of people were like, oh, this kind of sucks. Like, they seem like a really good couple. They seem like, two people who really loved each other, and that they would be together forever. But of course, like I've said before, these are celebrities. We don't know their personal lives. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We only see what, what we're supposed to see, and the facade that they want us to see. You don't know what could be going on between them. Now, me personally, I will agree that they didn't seem like the type that would break up. They did seem like they were a pretty mature couple that, got together for the right reasons. Although, like I said, anybody's, relationship, especially these celebrities, are questionable. And it is not wise to just slap, couple goals onto these celebrity relationships because a lot of them do not have healthy, functional relationships. A lot of them have very toxic relationships and they don't always get together for the right reasons. Now, as for my personal opinion on those mixed responses, like to, see something or see someone who has been going strong, especially in marriage, because y'all, marriage ain't easy and you shouldn't have to be married to have compassion towards people in a relationship, getting married or getting divorced. Marriage ain't easy. But seeing somebody who has been in, marriage for an extended period of time, getting a divorce, you've got to be some kind of like dead inside to not have some kind of like, oh, that sucks, that really messed up, even if that's just all it is. Oh, that really sucks. Hope everything works out for them. Of course, some people took it, over, they took it to the extreme and they completely like personalized it, of course. And there's no shortage of people who love to stand from a high and mighty place and mock people who they don't feel the same as or who are less compassionate. But I'm kind of in the middle. Like I said, I'm not like boo-hooing over it. Although it just sucks to see, like I wouldn't wish that for anybody's relationship, whether it's a normal person or a celebrity. And it's kind of worse for them as celebrities because all of their business is in the media. It's going to be in the media. There was even somebody who had made a comment on a video that I saw concerning this. And they were saying that, they had went through a divorce, which is awful. And they were saying they could not imagine, already being broken just over the divorce. But to imagine having to have their business out there and it being public and people judging them. Because, some people are going to take his side just because it's him. Some people are going to, take her side because it's her. So having to deal with all of that on top of that, they couldn't imagine it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be tone deaf. And I'm not trying to make, a competition out of how bad people go through it, or who went through it worse or whatever. That's just my personal opinion, not to offend anybody, but to me, like I said, it does suck that they are getting a divorce. And a lot of people were saying, oh, maybe they just like, they outgrew each other or they, loved each other, but they weren't in love with each other. And to be honest, I don't really understand how that works. Like, I feel like, in today's society, people have really messed up this idea of what true love is in marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like what marriage is, what it's supposed to be, and true love. Like, like I said, I could be wrong, and I'm not trying to again be tone deaf or be lacking in compassion or empathy, but I'm trying to wrap my head around how you spent X amount of years with somebody and then you just completely fall out of love with them. To me, I feel like maybe there was something that wasn't really there to begin with. Like I said, these are all my personal opinions, and I'm not trying to throw on somebody else or force other people to accept. I'm just, Like I said, having a hard time wrapping my head around this, but like I said, a lot of people are saying they just fell out of love with each other. That they loved each other, they just, weren't, you know, in love with each other, so to speak. But anyways, all in all, I just hope things work out for them. I just, want the best for them. I just hope that they can continue on with what they're doing and that they're successful in all of their endeavors. That if it's meant for them to still be together, that, God will work something out. And if it's not, that God will still work something out and have them, still be able to have a happy life with somebody if that's what they want. But anyways, y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments below.